Hey everybody, it's me, obviously. A lot of you guys have been saying, "Oh, Angie, when are you gonna do a video? Oh, I want a new video." Angie hasn't had time to do a new video, okay, like with college and everything and working again in the summer, and it's just like, so, yeah, I haven't done a video for a while, except for like, the Megan video, but that's like different. And so I was like, okay, I should probably make a video relatively soon. I mean, everyone's like, dogging me for it. Even like my parents are like, "Oh, Angie, you should make a video." It's like, I don't have time to make a video. But anyway, and so today I don't work, and well, I actually don't work till 6. And everyone else is at work right now until like 3:45-ish or something like that. And so I have like the house to myself, which is great because I hate making videos when people are home. Because like I'm walking around with this camera and like doing weird things. Everyone's like, "Oh, what are you doing?" It's like, "Oh, nothing. Just walking around with this camera and talking to myself and filming myself." It's so awkward. And so I like it when like, people aren't home and then I can like record things. Because I feel awkward right now, and like there's no one here. Like my dog's even outside, so I mean it's like I'm the only one in the house, and I still feel really, really weird. But yeah. So I figured, okay, so today would be a great day, to do a video because no one's here. And I was like, okay, so if I was going to do a video, what would I even do it of? I mean, I don't know. And so like I was sitting here this morning, I was like, oh my gosh, what would I do? And then I thought to myself, hey, why not do one of those multiple personalities that you seem to have? And I was like, oh, that's a great idea. And I was like, okay, well, I have a lot of them, so I mean, what would I even do? And then I was like, oh, okay, well, why not do like the first one that I like ever came up with? I was like, oh, that'd be perfect. And I don't even know why I'm like so. I like seeing my hands in the shot, I guess. Anyway, and so I was like, oh my gosh. And so yeah, so I was like, okay. So if I do that, I'd do the first one I ever did, and like the one that like all my college friends seemed to like the most. And all the high school friends knew about this already, so they don't really count. But like all my college friends, that's kind of how I established myself, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, and so for your viewing enjoyment, I present to you Dana. Before we really start going into this video, there's a few things I should actually clarify. Dana is an actual person. She actually exists. She was a security guard in Boston when the marching band took a trip out there. I don't even remember when. It was before the Colorado trip, after the Canada trip. Anyway, and so she was a security guard in Boston, and when we met her, we weren't really sure if it was female or male, but like, don't get me wrong, she was great. She was a great security guard. She was awesome. She was freaking scary at 2 in the morning though, when your whole room was making a lot of noise and she'd come banging on your door. That was scary. But otherwise, great security guard, great person. We kind of took her voice and really twisted it. We added personality that she probably doesn't have at all, but it was funny at the time. And it kind of stuck, and all the high school kids were doing it, and then I went to college and I started dropping it there, and everyone just thought it was hilarious and creepy at the same time. And she's kind of like a Vera DeMilo, I think that's her name, from In Living Color with Jim Carrey, but it actually isn't based off her. It's a real person. We just kind of had the same personality added to her. Does that make any sense? I don't know. Anyway, that's what you need to know about Dana.
Hello, and welcome to the bathroom. This is where I get ready for the day. Of course, after brushing your teeth and doing your hair, it's important that you look fabulous. So, when I gussy up, I personally like to use a scarf. It's a nice accessory. And it really plays up your eyes, girlfriend. And everyone knows that if you play up the eyes, the rest will follow. Of course, it's also very important to eat a balanced breakfast every day. Of course, there's no way you can break the fast without eating breakfast. Ha, ha, ha. Anyway. in these tough economic times, who has the money to buy breakfast? I mean, really, bread, cereal that's not in a box for some reason. Who has the money for that? I say, why spend all that money on that when you could spend all that money looking fabulous? Instead, I prefer for breakfast a nice, nutritious foot. They're so easy to find, and they're so cheap. And if you can't find a good, wholesome foot, you always have your own. Although not recommended, the good Lord did give you two, so you always carry a spare tire, and that's important. At the end of the day, it's important to unwind. I personally like to unwind by reading my favorite book, Twilight. I just can relate so well with Bella. I think we are so alike in so many ways. Well, thanks for joining me on this wonderful day. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. You guys stay fabulous now. Oh look, breakfast. Not only am I fabulous, I'm really flexible. Look at this. Oh, my foot. Look how far I can bend it up. And I can twist it in weird ways. Ah! I'm really bored.